okay, alright.
We welcome you back again to Tigon Production little studio here at the Spine House, and we are at the Liverpool International Music Festival Academy, the Source Open Source event, and we have with us here today with our technical full partner Wentorum, and Wentorum, they design and develop technical equipment for media productions. If you're an artist and you want your promotions and advertising on your fingertips, check out Wentorum. But back to the studio right now. I'd like to introduce to you Rain, a singer-songwriter, R&B and soul, and Zepp, a singer-songwriter, guitarist, and a folk and country music singer. Welcome to the studios.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for giving us your time right now. If I may start with you, Rain. Today, Liverpool International Music Festival Source event is called the Open Source. What do you think you've been gaining out of going on at this?
I felt like I've learned a lot more about like the networking, especially around in Liverpool. Because I never used to go, because I feel like I'm quite new into the music scene and just getting into it now. And like going to stuff like obviously like anything to do with the Lymph Academy, they really do support like musicians in a way. Like this is like one of the very first times I've been to like a proper conference about this, and I feel you come out more inspired than you think you are already. So I feel like, and it's more networking. And obviously I didn't know Dash was going to be here today, so it's like...
That's good, it's good connection, is it? And also networking and stuff like that. I wish Mr. Yawusu is listening to this right now. Mr. Zepp, amazing Zepp. What would you say you've been gaining from this event here today at the Open Source Liverpool International Music Festival Academy?
I've done 3 panels. One was for the PIS, the other one was for Scots Play. I can't remember what the first one was about, but I'd say I've took lessons on how to navigate where you wanna go in the industry, and you know come out a bit more and more experienced musician in yourself. You know what type of things you wanna achieve. Yeah.
That's great. So Ray, now come back concerning your journey in the music industry. What first got you into music actually?
So my parents, they how they met was they were dancers.
Oh, your parents?
My parents were dancers, so that's where the dance gene comes from. But then at the same time, my mother was a singer back home. So that's where, like, I remember they always said since I was little, I was in the living room singing "Reach for the Stars" and that's Club 7. I was about 2 or 3, and like it literally started from there. But like my mum would say, like Rain, like since you were little, you could sing, like, and you could hear it. You know when someone can sing, and from then it just continues. And obviously, like when you're that person in the family, get on the table, go and sing, be the play. It was more like I was always the entertainer in the family type of thing. When I never like thought anything of it. Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice. And okay, and the musician, what would you say the challenges are been facing us kind of artists?
So my struggle was switching from making this dream into a reality, because in the past, like, I was in uni doing normal job, this, that, and then just switching from that to be like to being like, okay, I actually want to be a music artist and actually chase my dream now. That was like my struggle then, to actually believe in yourself. And literally, if you want to do this, you have to believe in yourself 100%. And I'm at that point now, where I'm like, you have to believe that you've got the talent. You have to believe that you genuinely like actually can do this. You can write a song, you can create, you can do this, and just have that momentum. And yeah, that was like my first struggle at first. So yeah, to get past it, but got past it, and here now. Yeah.
Hey guys, quick one. Would you like to shoot more YouTube or TikTok content? Now, my name is Wendy and we shooted all these videos of Wentorum Vlogging kit. If you want your YouTube or TikTok studio in the back, check the link down below and see what it can do to grow your following. Now, back to our main guest.
Yeah, confidence boost.
And so, Mr. George Zepp, I know you're working on a musical. Tell us a little bit about your track you're working on.
Yeah, well, I'm in the studio next month. It's one of the previous songs that I put out, and now that Matchbox Productions in Edinburgh. I sort of done them acoustic sessions just to sort of figure out what it was that everyone was looking for.
And Mr. Yawusu was talking about your interview on Tigon Media Production. He was telling us here this morning that was a cassette. You can see Mr. George Zepp interview, on Tigon Media Production. And we share your experience with us on The Voice. I believe you on The Voice, and you performed excellently. I was really impressed when I was watching you on The Voice.
Thank you.
And you have a very lovely voice. I'd like to hear music composition. Your stage performance was excellent because I'm an A&R person myself. You tell us your voice experience.
So, do you know what's crazy about the whole voice experience? I wasn't even going to audition for it. So, the crazy thing about it is that, everything feels like a genuine dream, and it's like a taster of what it's like, basically. So obviously when you're on the show, it's like cameras are rolling, little touch up, so quick, and then it's straight into interview straight away. So it's constantly on the go. So obviously because I'm from up north, it was a bit scary because obviously we have this persona about the Scousers, but it was nice when I went over there. No judgment, we was all there as artists, and it was the respect was up there with everyone, really, really nice, respectful, and it was more family, not even competition really, which was really, really nice about it. Everyone was sharing the music, but I felt different because I felt everyone had their the way it seemed different ages. I had my mumsy who was down there. I call her Rachel Modesty from down there. Shout out to her, called her mumsy, and she was a teacher from Sheffield who had this incredible voice and again so much
Who was your? He's one of the judges.
Will.I.Am. Will.I.Am was the coach, but I already had my eye on him because I really wanted to work with him. Also being Filipino, he is one of his band members, Apple Diab, Black Eyed Peas, Apple Diab. He was yeah, that's my bro, and I was and obviously he knew that, and it was really, really nice to have that moment with him. But even off camera, it didn't get aired. We had a moment about talk about Philippines stuff, family. He had the bell foot me warm as well, and he was can you cook the fruit? And I was it was really, really nice. And even the second round in the callbacks, he even told me, he was so I spoke to my friends about you, him at me, and he was and he told me to tell you to represent your country. And I was of course I will. And luckily enough, I wrote a little bar saying baby girl, born and bred with men and that. So I was made up. I did that during the time, and it was just divine time. It was the thing. He told me in the second round, they all Black Eyed Peas started as a dance group, and that's why when they're on stage, they're like this. And that's what, and we connected on that as well, because he was you put such stage presence, and I was do you say you're confident? And I was no, I wouldn't say I was a confident person, but being a dancer, that gives you the persona to be able to move on stage. And he was I feel you're on that, because obviously he wouldn't just go, how to routine. Do you know what I mean? So it's having that persona and having the correct type of confidence on the stage, and to have that persona, it helps you move. It helps you actually move on stage.
It also connects with the soul of John.
Yeah.
Have you heard about BASK, which is Basel Athletic Sports Kits? Basel stands for Buy and Save Life. If you are buying our hoodies, caps, jogger pants or sweatshirts, you are making a positive difference, as part of our profit goes towards the development of humanity and local communities. Basel Athletic Sports Kits is the sportwear with a caring heart.
You see Judge Zepp, over to you right now. What would you be doing right now if it wasn't for your music career? What do you think you'd be doing?
I've been doing something. I've been doing something. I couldn't tell you. Really, I don't really.
Because I find it very difficult to answer that question because it's not that bad. No. The Judge Zepp I know, I think you eat music, you drink music, you sleep on music, you walk on music, your life is beats, and the music. The first time I remember when I interviewed him, it was like the music was coming out of him. You know, it wasn't what you are. The music is, you know, what you are is not what you're doing. You know,
it's hard to answer that question, though, because like it's something that you're doing. It so like when people ask you a question, you couldn't really imagine yourself doing anything else when you're this far into life, into something that you've been dreaming about for so long. And once you get to a certain point, I think it's hard to sort of put yourself in different shoes.
So over to you, Rain. Apart from the voice, were there opponents that you've been involved?
So recently I've been doing a lot of like Liverpool Football Club stuff at the minute, so that's been like really, really good. And just a lot of advertisement, like clothing, but obviously like be it with Liverpool LFC Nescalsa, LFC resale, that's been like a really big thing. And been more involved with that at the moment, just a lot of press stuff really, what's going on, and like catch up about the show really. And like that's what I've been getting involved in at the minute, and then currently obviously like trying to get my music down again, my grind on it, trying to find more sounds and work again, more networking, more producers.
Events, what advice do you have for them from your voice experience and from your journey so far in the music industry? What advice would you have for your other colleagues out there?
Like I always say, like be unapologetically yourself. There's no point in like holding back. There's no point of like having this ego of being like, oh no, I don't want to do this, that. If you wanna, I learned this like when being on The Voice. Like I didn't want to portray myself as like, I didn't want to fake it. I really wanted to just be like so myself, and I was literally saying like, oh my god, I can't believe. I feel like, look at this girl, I'm just a girl from Liverpool, like what the hell, I'm so grateful, this, that. Like, as long as you're abundant about it, and as well as you're worried, I feel like that will help you so much on your journey of being like an artist and being like where you really want to get, where you really want to go, and as well as like have the goal always there, and like have that aim. Like, yeah, I do want to get there, find ways to even get there. If it's hard to get there, there's other ways to even get there, because your journey's not going to be like that, it's going to be like that, isn't it? Until you get there.
It's nice meeting you, and Mr. Judge Zepp. Thank you for squeezing out your time to come over here with the interview. That's good. All right.
Okay, all right.